Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Curtis Thompson. We're back with Let's Play Shining in the Darkness. Alright, when we last left off, we went ahead and purchased a whole bunch of defensive equipment for our characters here. We picked up a bronze shield and leather helm for the main hero. We picked up a bronze shield and a cloth hood for Milo. And we picked up a, I believe that's a hemp robe. Yeah, a hemp robe and a cloth hood for Pyra. Each of our characters is at level 12, except for the main hero, who is at level 13. It's pretty much to be expected that for a long while the main character will be further along ahead than the other two characters. That won't really level out completely until a single encounter is worth the exact same amount as the main hero is ahead of the other two characters. And that's assuming that we don't suffer any other deaths along the way, which will happen. Like, I can already guarantee you we will be looking at quite a few more deaths before we finish the LP. That's just to be expected. We do not need to waste MP on these guys. They're probably not going to do any amount of damage to our characters at this point, not with how much damage we're pushing out towards them. And so now that we've got actual defensive equipment on our characters, instead of it just being basic body equipment with really advanced weapons, we should stand a far easier time of taking on the challenges inside the cave here. And one moment while I switch over to the map real quick. There we go. Okay. So now that I got it up and running, I can guide us through fairly easily. Neanderthals and Dark Bats. We're going to go ahead and take care of the Neanderthals real quick. Let's see how our characters do against these guys now. Pyra's still not pushing enough damage on the Neanderthals to take them out, but he turns and ran away anyway. And that's nice to see. Milo's only suffering 1 point of damage from the Dark Bats. But they're still a very low-level enemy at this point, comparatively speaking. And we're caught by surprise by, yep, that breathes fire in our face. For a whopping 9 points of damage, we'll go ahead and have the first two take care of the scavengers, and Pyra can take care of the scavenger. Whew. 56 points for a crit from Milo. Very nice to see. Now getting back to where we were, now that we're not doing a whole lot of time in terms of exploring, we should get back to where we were fairly swiftly. Especially if these Neanderthals keep missing. See if Pyra can take one out by herself, but no, not quite. Not quite. But the Cave Goblin was a bigger threat, so. And now that we have actual defensive equipment, these Neanderthals are actually missing with their attacks quite a bit. Which is very nice to see. And the Widowfangs aren't too much to worry about at this point. Already, I feel a lot better about this particular sojourn into the labyrinth, or well, the Cave of Strength, I should say. Let's go ahead and have Milo and Pyra deal with them, and Blaze level 2 against that group of 3 there. Not enough to kill any of them, but the second round of attacks, since this is a freebie, will definitely finish them off. And nicely done. I'm looking to maybe complete the Cave of Strength this time around, if everything goes well, which I'm pretty sure it will. Now that got some very decent equipment going on, we've got lots of levels for this particular challenge. We shouldn't have too many problems exploring the rest of the Cave of Strength and picking it apart and making sure. Picking it apart and getting into the end of the trial. There is one special thing we do need to find in this cave before we really move on. It's not vital in any sense of the word, but it is part of the but is one of the special things that can happen here. And Pyra's only taking 1 point of damage from these thugs. It's amazing what a little bit of difference in equipment can result in. Especially against these vampires who were hitting for double-digit hits. against our party members. But now that we have an actual defense stat worth speaking of, it's a lot easier to just shrug off the damage that they're putting out. Let me see. Yeah, we continue on to the second one, I believe. Yeah, Widowfang's not a big deal, not at all. I almost feel really bad for these guys because now I feel almost over-prepared for this particular section. Kill wave? The second one will probably be a kill wave. Yeah, I almost feel over-prepared for this section now that... Yep, there's a kill wave for this particular section. Now that we've got really good weapons, some halfway decent equipment, and, you know, everyone's at level 12 or higher. See, even kill wave doesn't even get a chance to respond. Alright, pretty sure we left off right here. So let's go ahead and... There we go! I was thinking he'd show up again. Let's go ahead and show off the quick... Well, not for a Kaiser Crab, maybe for something bigger. See how Pyra does in a physical altercation. Only 6 points? Alright. It's gonna get an attack, maybe 2. Only 4 points. Wow, because last time Kaiser Crab hit us for, what was it, 26-ish points? Now he's only hitting for 4. That's a shame. Still worried about the paralysis that these guys could dish out, especially since one's going to survive for a return attack for only 1 point. Still enough to make me nervous, but hey. Another kill wave. Man, these guys are popping up a lot more often than I remember them. Just enough to get a return attack for 1 point. And 1 point at Milo. That's how we know that we're probably a bit too much for this particular area. And even the surprise attacks just don't deal that much. Okay, this is just a circular area. A couple of pumpkin heads and a vampire. Let's just take out the vampire right away. Once again, the pumpkin heads are able to heal themselves. But otherwise, they're fairly... I'm not going to say harmless, but apparently to Pyra they are pretty harmless. Pyra goes up to level 13, 6 hit points, 7 magic points, 6 IQ, 5 speed, 3 luck, 2 attack, 3 defense. No new spells yet, which is a shame, but that's okay. Get this properly mapped out here. Triclops going to go ahead and take care of them right away. We're at pretty full MP at the moment, so I really don't want to lose any of that. And Milo only takes 1 from a Widowfang. That's nice to see. And we probably spent too much gold on their defense equipment, to be perfectly honest. Let's go ahead and do another Blaze level 2 with these vampires. 13, 11, 14. Not enough to kill any of them. But definitely enough to ensure that this next round, since it was a freebie, we'll take them all down pretty quick. Nicely done. Alright, Skeletars and Triclops. Let's take care of the Triclopses. The game is being really generous right now, and giving us a lot of free attack rounds on these things. And the Skeletars go down without much of a fuss. Let's go ahead and explore what's down here. Pool of water. Pool of water. Pool of water. Someone must really like water down here. Skeletars and Triclopses. So, I repeated the last time, except we don't get a freebie, so let's take out the Triclopses. Pyra doing good damage against the Triclops. They must not have a high defense. But neither do the Skeletars. For only 1 point, man. Would have been nice to see them do some real damage back when we were a little bit weaker, but we're to the point now where we could pretty much just blow through this particular trial now. And who? Aren't you the kids I met the other day? It's Gila! What are you doing wandering around in a place like this? Actually, I'm lucky you found me. I don't think I can make it out alone. How about it? I'm hurt pretty bad. Will you help me out here? Yep, let's get Gila out of here. Now, Gila is what isn't a true full party member. He is what you would call... Ooh! Alright then. Gila is what you would call a guest character. He doesn't actually have stats, really. But occasionally he can attack an enemy on his own as part of one of the combat rounds. So it's nice to see. Vile Oozes can have an Ice Breath effect, and Death Guides, I believe, cast a sleeping spell, or have a sleeping powder that they spread. So I'm going to focus on the damage, and just have Pyra attack the Death Guides by herself, and obviously kill one. Alright. Ooh, these Death Guides are pretty quick. Vile Ooze for 3 points. Physical attacks aren't too bad, but it's their Ice Breath that I'm really worried about. Because it's basically a level 2 ice attack. It's level 2 ice attack, but it's beefed up in a sense, which means it functions like a level 2, but it deals more damage. But it's not quite a level 3. It's like a halfway point between 2 and 3. Still more damage than I'm really prepared to take on. This is one of those cell gates. We can't do anything with these because we don't have a cell key. And that's not going to be for a long while. But the treasure chests behind those cells are typically very, very potent items. And a Kaiser Crab, let's go ahead and take him down. And easy peasy, there we go. Oh. This is actually a difficult choice to make. Vampires, I can't risk the paralysis. Not enough to kill any of them, that's a shame. I'm about to lose some MP to them, unfortunately. Miss. Shines with a strange aura. 8 magic points, and 10 magic points. Ouch. Better to lose MP than to get anyone paralyzed, because Milo can't deal with that just yet. He needs level 2 detox in order to do that. Alright. Main hero goes up a level, 9 hit points, 3 IQ, 3 speed, 2 luck, 4 attack, 1 defense. Milo goes up a level. 7 hit points, 5 magic points, 5 IQ, 2 speed, 3 luck, 2 attack, 2 defense. Really hoping to get a level 2 blast out of Milo at some point. Alright, wide open area here. Get everything filled in for the map. Oh, really, Pumpkinheads? You got the drop on us and that's all it was? It's still worth a little bit of experience points, so I'm not going to say no. Let me see. Let's go ahead and take care of this branch path here. Oh, this might be a little bit more deadly. Alright, no one got paralyzed, so let's go ahead and take care of the vampires right away. Yeah, occasionally Gila will be able to assist in combat, but it looks like he's not. There we go, here it is, Wachunga! For whopping 65 points of damage. It's not an every round kind of thing, but it is a nice thing to see. Skeletars and Triclops, gotta take care of the Triclops. Skeletar for a miss. Yeah, the Vile Oozes seem to be an actual threat, and the Death Guides, but everything else so far seems to be not that big of a threat, in all honesty. And this opens up quite a bit as well. Anything over here? Nothing. Except Death Guides. Pumpkinheads just heal themselves, so let's take out the Death Guides. Pyra putting out some good damage on these things, probably because of their low defense. Only 1 point to Milo. No, and he turned around, run away. So the Death Guides aren't really that much to worry about. And a freebie fight here. No damage, okay. And we're almost to the end here. Once we get this area mapped out, then we're going to be looking to be in pretty good shape. Vampires gotta go. Alright, that takes care of the problems. And, god, man, the Skeletars just are a zero threat now with our new equipment. But that's the difference between good defense equipment. Ooh, 6 of these buggers. I'm tempted to use a spell on them, but they don't really deal that much damage. And they seem to go down pretty quick. 1 point, 1 point, and another 1 pointer. Yep. These guys are at least holding their ground for as long as they can. But they'll be worth quite a hefty amount. Yeah, another 84 there. More Skeletars. Man, it's like night and day comparative, because we were taking a boatload of damage last time, but now we're just doing just fine now. Absolutely. Gotta take care of the vampires. And this is a normal feeling. This should be normal. Once you've had your third or fourth foray into a particular section, you should be feeling a lot more confident, a lot more equipped to take on the things that are inside of it. Say for maybe the last couple sections of the game where you might be looking at a lot stronger of threats that are consistently a threat, no matter the level or equipment. Yeah, Killwave doesn't even get a chance. I mean, take those weapons for that. And this should be the last winding path to the end of the cave here. Ooh, 59. For another 1 pointer. Pretty sure we've thoroughly trounced the challenges in this area now. I haven't even healed once. Oh wait, where am I going? I'm going this way. And we're into a surprise. 2 vampires. Please don't paralyze people. Okay. And just annihilate these guys. No damage. Alright. That's okay. There's only 2 of them. 78 points. Very nice. Alright, what's in here? Short sword. Gonna sell that for about, what was it, 150? Vile oozes. Take care of them. Let me see what a blaze does to the pumpkin heads, just out of curiosity. Not enough. Vile ooze for 1 point. I know they got a frost breath, they just don't seem to be all that eager to use it. And now the pumpkin heads are healing themselves. They're not so big of a deal when they're healing themselves, because obviously we're winning through attrition. But when other monsters are around that are a bit heftier that we want to take care of, that's when they become a problem. And I almost feel sorry for some of these people, for some of these guys. They're not doing too hot against us. With our new equipment and whatnot, we're just shouldering through this, no problem. And they're missing like missing like it's no tomorrow. Yeah, we're totally ready for the next cave. At least in terms of offense, we seem to be taking them down pretty well. Though Pyra's spells are still lagging behind a little bit in terms of damage. That's okay. Once Milo hits another couple levels, I think we'll be able to really start clearing boards. And 1 point of damage. It's like I know I keep harping about this, but it's like night and day for some of these fights. All right. What's in the box? Wisdom Seed. No! We don't want a Wisdom Seed. They're useless. Well, we could probably use an herb and then sell the Wisdom Seed. Yeah, in fact, let's do that. Who... is anyone hurting, really? We'll use an herb on the main hero. More of these things. Well, we'll at least knock it down to 2, which will be nice. And one decided to attack, and both of them decided to attack. That's good. Alright, anything down here of note? Nope, just a pool of water. These things are everywhere. Another kill wave. Pyra goes up a level. 5 hit points, 5 magic, 6 IQ, 5 speed, 3 luck, 2 attack, 3 defense. Freeze to level 2. Whoa! Let's show off freeze level 2 then. Maybe that'll work better on the pumpkin heads. 15, 18, 17. So only took out 2 of them, but still, that's very nice to see. So now Pyra's got 2 level 2 offensive spells, whereas Milo's only got the 1. And they're just throwing themselves at us to keep us from getting to the end. But we're almost there, just a little bit further. And Gila even finishes off the 4th one. Very nice. Oh yeah! We've hit a nest of some kind. But they're flailing uselessly at us, feels like. Alright. Well, obviously we're gonna kill the Triclops. Any more Kaiser Crabs? Any more of anything? Alright, you see these pots of fire? Should look very familiar as we finally reach the end of the Cave of Strength. Past the Trial of Strength. If it be strength you seek, then please step forward. Alright, return to the entry of the Cave of Strength. Trial passed, strength. And a wall just suddenly explodes and a new path lies before us. Alright. Well, we did tell Gila we were going to get him back to the, get him out of the labyrinth, so we'll go ahead and egress. Still had a lot of resources available to us, but let's go ahead and take care of him. For 30 gold? Absolutely. And another 2,500 gold to spend on equipment. There's Gila. Alright. I think it's time we parted our ways. In return for your help, I'd like to give you a piece of information. I've heard that the Orb of Truth is in the Cave of Courage. It's said that the orb reveals the true nature of things. To tell you the truth, I was after the orb and not the princess. With these wounds, I'd be a fool to go after the orb. Well, I'd better go now. Thanks for your help, and I hope we meet again. We won't be meeting again. That's the last time we ever see him. Unfortunately. Anything new in here? Nope, nothing new in here. Which is all well and good. Alright. We don't need any new weapons at this point in time, I don't think. The only thing we could really buy would be the longsword for the main hero. He's the only one that could use it, but that's a bit excessive at the moment. So instead, let's go ahead and pick up more armor. We could pick up a pair of chainmails for the for Milo and the main hero, which would be a really good upgrade, to be perfectly honest. Because Pyra, the hemp robe's the best thing that she can wear at the moment. How much is the bronze armor? 3,200, a little outside of our price range at the moment, so we could just go ahead and do that. Chainmails. Pair of chainmails. It seems to be full. Oh, we should probably sell some stuff first. Oh, whoop. Sell the short sword. That useless wisdom seed. Oh, they're both filled to the brim with herbs. I was definitely expecting to use a lot more resources down there. Let's go ahead and get rid of... It's only 12 gold each, and we're getting 9 back, which is fine. We know... Actually, I'm not pretty sure Milo can equip the chainmail. Okay, he can. That'll go on the main hero. Therefore, they no longer need the woven robes. Shields everyone's good at, so helms. So, could get a woven hood for Milo. Or for Pyra. Because the best that Pyra is going to be able to equip is the fur hood. I'm actually not sure if Milo can equip the bronze helm. Definitely not the iron helm. I know that for a fact. So fur hood for Milo and Pyra each, and then iron helm for the hero. So that's still 5460. So that's still a ways away. So we're actually pretty good for right now. Let's go ahead and equip. Defense rating of 73, very nice. 76? What, 76, really? Hang on, what was... 73 for the hero, 76 for Milo. I've never seen that before. Milo's actually got a better defense than the main hero. That's good. And Pyra is about as good as she's going to get, unfortunately. 2 herbs, 3 herbs. Let's go ahead and buy an herb for the main hero, just to for him to have on hand. Actually, we'll go ahead and pick up a healer fruit for the hero to keep around, just in case we need a big heal. And that'll be it. The magic mirror we don't need. The mithril we definitely don't need. Let me take a look at the weapon section real quick. and a longsword at 25-30. What deals do you have? No specials today? Alright. So yeah, we've pretty much bought everyone almost out of house and home. We just need one helmet for... We just need a helmet for each of the characters. Milo can equip the bronze armor, if I recall correctly, so there's an upgrade for the main hero on Milo. Longsword for the hero. That's about it for a while. So yeah, 330, 229, that's good. 1522, alrighty. So we'll go ahead and save. Alright. It's probably a short episode, but that's okay, because we completed this Trial of Strength, hooray! So now when we go back in, we can finally take on the Trial of Courage. And we do have an objective there that we need to tackle, which would be to find the Orb of Truth, which we will need for the rest of this adventure. So, I thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all have an excellent day. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. If not, thanks for giving me a shot. And you all have an excellent day. Take care.